Dojo Nation. How the heck are you? It's been a couple weeks since I've done a coffee with a karate guy. Here's to you. I've been down in Cozumel, Mexico for the month of February. We did Cause Talks, which was a stunning success. Um, we had just absolutely amazing presenters. Everybody said it was the best Cause Talks yet. I had some challenges behind the scenes. My phone got stolen. We had some glitches with the bus that takes everybody out to the big party at the beach. So they didn't see that, but so it was a little more challenging than it usually is for me. But it was still just a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Um, the presenters were just at a whole nother level. They had people laughing, they had people learning, they had people crying. It was emotional. It was exciting. It was beneficial. It was really, really cool. We did it upstairs in a restaurant downtown. That was outdoor restaurant balcony. It was really cool. I'll put a link in it. There's a little video you can watch. I'll put down below here. So good time. We're going to do it again next year. I think next year we're going to try to do 3 days, and the first day will be kind of workshops. We had some really good people that I think could present some things prior to the event that could help a lot of people. So that being said, it was a great time. So today, what I'd like to talk about, we had some situations come up here in the last little while. It seems sad that we even have to talk about it, but integrity in the martial arts. Um, we're kind of in the integrity business. I think is what we're supposed to do, and I hear and I've seen people do things that just amaze me. Um, I'm not going to profess to be the perfect man by any stretch of the means, but if I was going to sell my honor and my integrity, I wouldn't sell it for a little bit of money. What do they say? Some quote, a little bit of gold. I've seen people do things, backstab others, steal from others, steal money, steal their programs, um, do things that just absolutely show a lack of integrity. And when you multiply that by martial arts, who's supposed to exude that and teach that and live that, every time I hear of one of those things happen, it just amazes me what small money that people will do. And one thing that I figured out, it took me 65 years to do, is life is a series of deals and relationships. It's not one deal. Usually not one relationship. Um, but I'm not talking just about marriage or dating. I'm talking about relationships with people. And I've seen people sell friendships and their honor down the river so quick. I've had it done to me so quick for so little. And these deals stack up over your lifetime, and they become what? Your reputation. And it's important that we realize we're not going to do one deal. We're going to do several deals over our lifetime. I was just able to help with these negotiations on a fantastic school, um, based on my reputation of the leases that I've done in the past, and the landlord students had gone through my program 20 years ago. So there are things that stack up that way. Um, so as we're doing business among ourselves in our community, let's try to remember we're martial artists. Let's try to remember that we're supposed to be held to a higher standard, that we're supposed to do the right thing. Whenever I think about integrity, there's a gentleman years ago named Glenn Keeney. He was one of the really good guys from back in the 60s. We were at some tournament, and we had a $2 bet over something. I don't know what it was, football game or something. And we were out of town. I was out of town, and somehow there was an after bar party. Something I lost track of when I went up to my hotel room. I went to sleep. At about midnight, there was a knock on my door, and now I was like, I don't even know if I was a black belt. If I was a new black belt. Glenn Keeney was one of the highest ranking black belts in the country. There was Mr. Teeny on the door knocking on my door with my $2. And I thought, man, wow, very impressive. And that stuck with me. So let's hold ourselves to a higher standard, folks, and let's be proud to be martial artists and be within our martial arts community. Word travels fast. It's a small area. Upcoming events. We have, through my little group, 15 people headed to St. Petersburg for Melody Johnson's, if your name right, young lady, that time, for Melody Johnson's MegaCon Escape. We went down a couple of years ago. I brought down 3 or 4 of our junior instructors because they've got a whole program for them. They put a big tent up. This Clayton Maxey, who spoke at Cause Talks, takes the kids and teaches them and works with them on instructor skills, on martial arts skills. They just had a blast. They came back. So they're still, it's 2 years later. She didn't have the event last year. They're still working for me, and that was one of the things that helped set them on the path. So I encourage, I hear it's sold out. I don't know. But I know that we're taking 15 kids down there to get them inspired to be lifelong martial artists, to be, as Roland Osborne says, martial arts athletes, as I say, confident leaders. And what an exciting event! I don't think there's another one like it out there. So if you're going, I'll see you down there. It'll be a great time. And Doug Rankin is going to have an event in Robbins, Georgia, in July 18th, I think it is. I'm going to go down and speak, and it looks like Jeff Cork's going to come down and speak. Really sharp guy. So those are a couple things upcoming. Enjoy. I'm going to do a commercial at the end of this thing for some stuff that you might be interested in. And I'm working with Roland Osborne. Other than that, we're back on track. I'm back in the USA, and we'll start getting these things out on time. Thank you, and see you next week. Okay, Dojo Nation, as you know, I've been working with Roland Osborne on the relaunch of his program that he used to have out there, Millennium Training. This thing is unbelievable. I can't recommend it highly enough. Each week, I'm just going to shoot through a little piece of it for you. This is the program we go on here. There's 6 educational and supporting systems and programs in here. Let's take a look at instructor training. We go in here, we have a couple different areas. One, building the professional floor. Here's an educational course. What has he got? Man, look at this. 29 different educational programs in here. Circle training. This stuff is so, I use it all the time. It's one of the things that helped me build my whole organization over years back. It's terrific the way that he's put it together. If you know Roland, he's the instructor training of the best of the best out there. Here's a program of him explaining exactly how to set up different teaching platforms. He's got 5 platforms, 10, what is, I got 10 classrooms. There's 101 classrooms, extra games. But he's got 5 teaching platforms with 10 different systems within there. That gives you 50 tools in your box, your teaching box, your training box. Just really fantastic stuff. I can't recommend this enough. And he's given members of Dojo Nation a pretty good discount on it. So if you go to the link that I'll post here right after this, jump in there and save yourself some money. Very good.